Hello to all. Hello to all those who still consider newspapers to be the most important source of news. If you want to be up to date with the latest news about the coronavirus crisis and efforts to find a cure for the virus and the vaccine, watch this video to the end.
The Daily Telegraph.
Johnson. Vaccine is endeavor of our lives. Efforts to develop jab should not become a competition between countries, PM insists. Boris Johnson will today describe the race to develop a coronavirus vaccine as the most urgent shared endeavor of our lifetimes, as he urges countries not to see it as a competition. Queues of 1 kilometer to board planes post-lockdown. We need an international agreement for aviation to avoid enormous job losses and kilometer-long queues. Attempts to introduce social distancing at airports are doomed to failure because each jumbo jet would require a kilometer-long queue just to board, the boss of Heathrow warns. University student numbers to be capped again as Williamson unveils £2.7 billion lifeline. We must act in the best interests of our students and to maintain our world-class science base. University student number caps are to be brought back after fears that top institutions could bring down their rivals by poaching applicants. Parallel teams and home working will be the new normal, businesses advised. Businesses will be advised to split their staff into parallel teams to keep office numbers down and prevent the risk of an infection spreading. Smaller staff meetings, moving desks apart and discouraging workers from gathering around the water cooler were among the suggestions in government blueprints sent to business groups this weekend for feedback.
Daily Mail.
Mail 4 saves VE Day for heroes. As millions pour in for PPE airlifts, veterans can celebrate 75th anniversary. Thanks to delivery of new safety kit. Those that died will be remembered. We breathed a sigh of relief. They are the last of the valiant who fought for our freedom. But yesterday it was their turn to salute a new generation of heroes. Bravo! Lingerie tycoon's incredible makeover. As lockdown forces Michelle Munn to postpone wedding, she reveals. Michelle Munn has likened being overweight to self-abuse and opened up about a battle with depression, which left her confidence in shreds.
Daily Express.
Boris leads £6 billion global race for vaccine. PM launches international mission in battle for humanity to beat the virus. Race for vaccine is the most urgent shared endeavor of our lifetimes. Boris Johnson will today insist the world can defeat coronavirus together as he drives the push for a vaccine. Richard and Judy. It's ludicrous to keep over 70s in lockdown. Richard Madeley says plans by the government to keep over 70s in lockdown for longer than most of the population are ludicrous.
Metro.
Minister admits testing failure cost lives. Don't discriminate against healthy elderly. The world must work together. PM calls on countries to join forces against virus in a shared endeavor. Online pledging conference aims to raise £6.6 billion for global response. Boris Johnson will today urge the world to come together in the quest for a coronavirus vaccine, as he joins a bid to raise £6.6 billion to fight the pandemic.
The Scotsman.
Scottish lab creates fast and accurate antibody test. Fears NHS will miss out on screening success, despite interest across Europe. A new fast and accurate coronavirus antibody test has been developed by scientists in Edinburgh, although the company fears the NHS could miss out amid interest in Europe for the machines. Sturgeon to unveil test, trace and isolate plan to tackle spread of virus. The Scottish government must speed up the recruitment of contact tracing staff to lead the next phase of Scotland's battle against coronavirus, a leading public health expert has warned. First Minister Nicola Sturgeon will today unveil plans for the rollout of a test, trace and isolate strategy to keep 10 years on. Help us find Suzanne. The family of murdered Suzanne Pilley say they have been unable to say a proper goodbye as they pleaded for help to find her body in a fresh appeal to mark the 10th anniversary of her disappearance.
In the second video, which will be posted on the Reader channel a few hours later, we will focus on American newspapers.